So the reason why I'm doing this reaction so late is because of two reasons. One, a lot of the reactions that I put up on my original channel got clapped because the channel got clapped. Two, now that this game has come out and I have a little bit of experience with these different characters and their different playstyles, I can make some commentary on these videos and in these reactions that's a little bit better. With that being said, if you have any questions or any things you would like to ask me, head down to the comment section. Without further ado, let's get to it.
My name is Tafar, and today we'll be talking about the notorious Invader sent once again to destroy the competition in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Invader Zim. This little
I'm not gonna lie, Invader Zim is a good character, but he's going to be very slept on for a very long time because Gur's just really good, but he's really difficult to understand. It's like a Nana Popo type situation. When people do figure out his bullshit, oh no, it's over.
Plans always seems to come up short in his ambitions to conquer the planet on behalf of the Urkin Armada. Zim uses a wide array of advanced alien gadgetry to protect his tiny, fragile body and to snatch victory from the claws of those filthy humans.
Now, when I originally watched this trailer, I thought that Zim was going to be small. He's closer to medium to average size. He's not that freaking small.
And animals. And other animal people. While he is incredibly small and light for an Urkin Invader, if your enemies can never catch you from behind your minions who do your every bidding, explosive grenades, and a gigantic doom laser.
Yes, this is true. This is true. He is a super duper zoner. He's a zoner crossed with a puppet character. When people figure out his degeneracy, it will be max level degeneracy.
What does that even matter
going
anyways?
On left and right.
One particular item from Zim's collection of devastating tools of destruction, and his most loyal minion of all, is his state-of-the-art, not-so-standard issue, information retrieval unit, Gur. Gur can be called out with Zim's side special.
This was deep.
And while the button is held...
Fun fact, for people watching this in the future, in the first two patches, so patch 1.0/1.1 and patch 1.2, Gur's voice wasn't pitched properly. So basically, whenever you deployed Gur in battle, instead of him being like, "Hey, hi guys," he'd be like, "Hey, what's good, nigga?" Like Gur's voice used to be deep as hell before they patched it.
Gur will jet forward. While he's out and active, Gur can be controlled at any time, even while Zim himself is being grabbed or hit.
Yes, this is true. If somebody grabs you and Gur is out, GG's.
He can walk and jump. He has his own light and charge attack. He can swallow opponents with grab before blowing up, and he'll even copy Zim's neutral special, Pew Pew.
That's his most annoying ability right there. Because what a lot of people will do is they'll throw down Gur at ledge, then they'll run all the way over here and they'll just jump and press laser over and over and over and basically ledge guard you for free without touching you, looking at you, walking over in your direction. Gur is, and in this game, I'm gonna say it over and over again. In this game, this game has the worst ledges. Like in terms of you getting up off of the ledge and you getting hit off stage and coming back on stage, this game by far has the worst ledge play I've ever encountered in any ledge-based platform fighter. Any out of every last one of them. Everything. This is horrible. So the fact that Zim can legitimately be all over here and adequately edge guard you, it's atrocious, man. And even if he isn't all the way over here, he can go at least mid stage and like edge guard you cleanly. So it's like, hey,
he's definitely
look,
a tricky little robot to play with, but if you figure out how to put him to work, he can be an incredibly valuable asset to your plans for world domination.
That dash you seen?
Figure out how to
that dash hitbox. That dash has a hitbox, so yeah.
Put him to work. He can be an incredibly valuable asset.
Gur is incredibly annoying.
To your plans for world domination.
They were very right about that.
As was just mentioned, Pew Pew is Zim's neutral special. This move is a diagonally pointed laser that can be shot in the air or while on the ground. The laser itself has just a little bit of knockback, which can make it
his nair is really good too.
Wonderfully versatile tool for poking opponents from afar or maintaining some offensive pressure. Zim's up special has two variants depending on if Gur is ready for deployment, which you can tell based on the icon next to Zim's profile. When Gur is available, Zim can point his up special in any direction and charge it for slightly more distance and speed. Yep. Watch out though, if Gur is still active on stage or if he's just recently been destroyed, you should probably be careful. Without Gur and his rocket boosters, Zim's up special becomes only a very short, very vulnerable hop. and at that point, you'll probably need to do a slime dash for some extra distance.
I will like, yes, the distance of his up special is decreased when he doesn't have access to Gur, but they made it sound like if you don't have Gur, like GG's my nigga, go off stage and die. It's not like that. Like, you do get a pretty decent distance when you don't have Gur without slime canceling compared to when you do.
Last but not least is Zim's down special, Explosion. Explosion. That's slow explosion. This move places a devastating explosive device into Zim's hands. The longer the special button is held, the bigger and slower the explosion will become. When you use the slime version, the explosion starts out with about half of its maximum charge. Zim certainly does not come alone on his quest for victory. Besides Gur, Minimoose and his Guardian Gnomes also join the fray.
Minimoose is really freaking good.
Minimoose is Zim's charged down.
So is Guardian Gnomes. Because Guardian Gnomes is good for using Pew 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 if Gur isn't active. So basically, you always have the ability to edgeguard people at a distance, to edgeguard people inactively. And that shit is so annoying. Like, I'm scared because Zim, I'm not saying he's going to be the best character in the game, but the same way Ice Climbers and Shulk early in their respective games, people looked at them and they were like, oh, I guess this is a cool character. This character's mid-tier. This motherfucker's going to shoot up the tier list at some point. At some point, somebody's going to find some stupid ass tech for him, and he's going to go from like a mid-tier to like high-tier borderline top 5. Like, off rip, Zim is eventually going to be top 5 in this game. I'm predicting it.
When called into action, Minimoose smites enemies beneath him with a bolt of lightning. The Guardian Gnome is Zim's grounded charge down attack. When thrown out, the gnome slides forward and pops out a few lasers. The longer these attacks are charged, the longer they stay out, and of course, the more powerful their effects. Playing keep away with the explosive grenades and lasers while also letting your minions...
Oh yeah, that damn Doom laser, bro. Zim players, when they use that laser, they're not going to use it often. But goddamn it, when they use it, it's going to be useful and very, very meaningful.
Do the work for you is an effective strategy with Zim, but don't let all that authority get to your head. With his lightweight and brutally weak recovery when Gur is unavailable, you'll quickly learn what happens when you let yourself get careless.
He is very lightweight, so he does kind of explode and die whenever he gets hit.
Nonetheless, Zim is still, in fact, a mighty Urkin Invader who has incredibly powerful tools with which to plot your victory. So with the right plan and proper execution, nothing can stand in your way. Are you worthy of joining the ranks of the Urkin Elite? Find out by playing Zim in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, coming very soon. Let us know who you're most excited to play, and as always, thank you for watching. Hello everyone.
So like, unless the DLC characters, wait, hold up, I gotta switch the view. Unless the DLC characters come out and we find out there's another character in this game that is just like extremely good, I'm predicting that Zim will eventually be top 5 characters in this game because Zim is so fucking like Gur. Zim without Gur is one thing. Well, within the context of this game, because in the first game he was also like top 10, top 5, something like that. Zim in this game, oh my god, he is such a degenerate zoner. Like, terribly degenerate zoner. This is the most big brain. He's like top, like debatably him and Jimmy are like 2 of the most big brain characters in this game because Cheese's character is so freaking smart. But with that, I feel like this is low-key too loud, but I know 25% isn't that loud. Anyway, Gur is a big brain character and I think that eventually he's gonna be top 5. That's most of what I wanted to say. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like while you're there and you subscribe. With that being said, peace out, y'all. Don't forget to eat the video like a banana. Okay, bye. Bye.